Residential Site Valuation and Cost Approach, page 12. Quiz. Number 1. A parcel of land with on-site improvements, for instance utilities, is best referred to as a site. What are the value characteristics property must have in harmony to maximize value? Answer: demand, utility, scarcity, and transferability. Number 3. An appraiser is inspecting a site which is in close proximity to a major intersection. Due to the proximity, the jurisdiction will not allow a curb cut for a driveway. Which characteristic of value is affected by the prohibition? Is it A, change? Is it B, conformity? C, location? Or D, utility? The answer is D, utility. 4. The bundle of rights that are conferred with ownership of real property include A, environmental protection laws, B, restrictions, C, right of enjoyment, or D, zoning. The answer is C, right of enjoyment. Number 5. Which is not a police power of government? A, building codes, B, environmental laws, C, restrictive covenants, or D, zoning laws? The answer is C, restrictive covenants. Number 6. The government's constitutional power to take private property for public use as long as the government pays the owner just compensation is called A, condemnation, B, confiscation, C, eminent domain, or D, immediate possession. The answer is C, eminent domain. Number 7. Private restrictions on land can include all of the following except A, deed restrictions, B, easements, C, eminent domain, or D, restrictive covenants. The answer is C, eminent domain. Number 8. An easement that grants access to property is referred to as A, DHA, B, FHA, C, POW, or D, ROW. The answer is D, ROW. Number 9. The amount that one particular person paid for a property is its A, cost, B, market value, C, price, or D, value. The answer is C, price. Number 10. Prior to any adjustments, which is most likely to not represent an arm's length transaction? A, the buyer and seller are not related. B, the buyer paid closing costs customary in the market. C, the property has been available for on the market for a reasonable amount of time. Or D, the seller carried a large second mortgage at a below market interest rate. The answer is D, the seller carried a large second mortgage at a below market interest rate. Number 11. If a new business is getting a tax break by building in a certain location, which value principle is at work? A, anticipation, B, balance, C, substitution, or D, supply and demand? The answer is A, anticipation. 12. A jurisdiction has just passed a new law which limits the size of a residential building lot. Which police power is this an example of? A, building codes, B, physical forces, C, regression, or D, zoning ordinances? The answer is D, zoning ordinances. Page 13, Chapter 2, Data Collection and Analysis. Chapter Overview. The collection and analysis of appraisal data is an important step for site valuation. This chapter discusses the general data and specific data which must be gathered from various sources. The data can help the appraiser identify the market area where the site competes and define neighborhood boundaries. This chapter also explains how to identify a site and look at the property specific factors that affect that site. These include physical, economic, governmental, and social factors. Finally, this chapter summarizes highest and best use analysis for a site. District. The narrowest of definitions of a market area. A district is an area consisting of one particular land use, such as multifamily residential, commercial, industrial, etc. Gentrification. The process of rapid revitalization of properties in a neighborhood, which causes current residents to be displaced. Government survey system. A legal description for land referencing principal meridians and baselines designated throughout the country, also called rectangular survey or township system. Highest and best use. The most profitable, legally permitted, economically feasible, and physically possible use of a property. Linkages. The time-distance relationship to services between properties and services that people in the market rely on, such as schools, employment, and shopping, etc. Also considered is transportation available and how affordable the transportation is. The concept could also relate to the efficiency of how products might be transported as well. Location survey. The process of verifying that an improvement properly sits within the boundaries of the property and there are no encroachments from neighboring land onto the subject property. Lot and block. A legal description used for platted property. The description states only the property's lot and block number in a particular subdivision. To find out the exact location of property boundaries, the plat map for the subdivision must be consulted at the county recorder's office. Continued on page 15.